out of the ordinary, you know, like I have a photo shoot or I have a doctor's appointment. And I display posts from your social profiles on your website. I didn't, you know, I'm done sleeping that day.
The first thing I do is clear my spaces because I really can't relax unless my space is completely clear, organized, pristine. I just can't do it. I can't relax with like clutter all over the place. And then once that's done, I make breakfast. Normally breakfast for 2 so that my mother can eat as well.
I don't get it unless I'm going out. Most days, I just get back in. Okay. Sometimes we got the morning. Sometimes it's recording a podcast, like what I'm doing right now. Sometimes I'm like, when that's the case, I try to stretch, but it's a fun morning. You know, I did my exercise, all of my work that was cozy. How is fine. Like 10 p.m. I might go out to dinner. Really one of my favorite things of all time. I love it. I love everything about it. I love getting to share a meal with somebody and talk to somebody.
I decided to show you guys my Saturday routine because it's my favorite routine out of all of them. I like Saturdays a lot more than Sundays because Sundays feel stressful. There's a lot of stuff due. Monday's around the corner. I have an 8 a.m. the next day. Sundays just aren't very relaxing or calm. Saturdays, whenever I wake up, it feels like everything is just like silent and I just have all the time in the world to do whatever I want.
Leaning into the sort of ballet aesthetic of ballet flats and pairing ballet flats with, say, a knit pant that flares, or pairing the ballet flats with layers and bows and stuff like that. Leaning into the ballet aesthetic of the ballet flat. That to me is trendy. I don't think that that's going to last.
I've written down a list of my assignments that are taking precedence in my mind because I'm used to waiting to the last minute and then stressing out and then doing everything with like an hour to spare. For certain things, I don't want to do that because I feel like it's decreasing the quality of the work. So for example, I have to write a 15-page short film script for my screenwriting class. And that's not necessarily something I want to do last minute because I think I want to give myself enough time to like fully creatively flesh it out. Like this is something that for my screenwriting class, we write these, you know, scripts and then we read them out in front of the entire class, like in front of my peers, in front of classmates and stuff like that. If I'm seeking outside validation and if I'm going to be judged internally by all my classmates about my script, and I claim to be a writer, I would like to put my best foot forward. And I don't think I could write the best script I could possibly write with an hour to spare. So I want to get ahead of that. I have to do my film history assignments. This is my constant weekend journey. Every Sunday I have a film history assignment due, and it's not necessarily a lot of work. It's tedious because it's like readings and then watching a film, and I don't like films, and B, it's film history, so it's films from like 1920s and they're in black and white. We've finally moved into like the assignment that I have due for this weekend is the beginning of sound in film. At least I finally get some sound, but you know, for the past 8 weeks, it's literally just been silent films in black and white. Some color tinting. It's not my forte. So it's really like pulling teeth to be able to finish this assignment. And then on top of that, my teacher makes it due at 5 p.m. on a Sunday. Now, I just think that should be illegal for any schooling ever. Never in my life have I had assignments due not at 11:59. Like normally, like, you know, it's due on a Sunday, it's due at 11:59. But like granted, I think he like makes the lesson plan based off of our assignments and our responses. So like I understand that. And you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not knocking the teacher, you know what I'm saying? But I do think it's a little bit criminal to make something due at 5 p.m. on a Sunday, because how am I supposed to do it last minute if I'm gonna plan on like waking up at 1 p.m. on a Sunday? You know, I don't know. It stresses me out. So I want to try to get it done on like today. I want to try to finish it right now, or at least get it pretty much started, because it also conflicts. I have an acting class tomorrow. It's my last day of my online acting class. I've been taking it for 8 weeks. I also have a rehearsal meeting with my scene partner in 2 hours. And I need to start memorizing my lines. So we've got a lot of stuff to do. I have my human origins. Oh my God, it's just a lot. It's a lot of stuff to do, but the stuff is not all due right now. So I want to take advantage of this like period of not having a bunch of stuff due in one day and like getting ahead of stuff. Should I just watch the film history film? Bruh, it's you guys know my back and forth and my love-hate relationship being a film major. I think I love being a screenwriting major. I don't love being a film major. I think that's what I've learned, but also it's like there's not much else I could do about that. I think, you know, it's just like when somebody is pre-med, it's like, you know, they really want to be a doctor or they really want to be a nurse. That doesn't necessarily mean that they really love their biology class. Like, I feel like that's just how I have to go into it. Like, you're not gonna love every class you take. Some classes are gonna be boring, some classes are gonna be tedious, but at the end of the day, at least you're moving to your end goal. It's just the watching of the films, guys. I'm just not a film person. I'm not. My school doesn't offer like TV writing. I didn't want to do creative writing because that's a lot of reading. See, I'm just like trying to avoid all the things that are like, I don't want to read Emily Dickinson. I don't want to do that. So creative writing was like a no-go. So it's like screenwriting, cool. Like we'll just watch a few stuff. I'll write it. I like writing. I want to write for television, blah, 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 blah. It's just a lot of film. And I think USC has like a program that's like specifically like TV writing where it's like a writer's room and it's like writing like TV comedy, like sitcoms, which is like stuff that I see myself kind of more leaning to. Like I don't necessarily, and I'm not gonna knock anything, you know, maybe I decide one day that I want to write a feature film, but I think I see myself preferring to like write for like a comedy television show or like a vampire television show or something like that. And I feel like screenwriting, at least I get the basis of story narrative and narrative structure, and I do think that using feature film writing can also help me with my novel writing, because I think of a feature film as just a novel, like a singular novel, and I've already like learned a lot, like the 3-act structure. That's helped me so much in like outlining, drafting, thinking about novel writing. Was it James Campbell's story structure? Like, you know, there's intersections between being an author and being a screenwriter that I'm able to kind of like merge with it. What am I talking about? Finished my acting rehearsal. It was pretty quick, which I like. I don't like interacting with human beings on a Saturday, but I do need to like work a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna get completely off book, which is like completely memorized, but I at least want to get like semi-memorized since it is the last class. I'm currently procrastinating on everything that I need to do because the film made me want to take a nap. It's actually not completely boring. Like, this is probably the most interesting film that we've watched because at least it has narrative structure. For the past few weeks, I've been watching films that are anti-narrative structure, so there's no story. But this one's a little bit more interesting. It's like a murder mystery whodunit, and I could vibe with that, but it's still making me want to take a nap. So as an excuse, I'm online browsing. I've ended up on Stussy? Don't know. Rare for me, very rare. But I have been so sick and tired of the places that I normally shop. Like, they're just not giving me the things that I really want. Like, I think all I have left is really Urban Outfitters, and even that I'm starting to get tired of. Like, I just bought some stuff from Urban Outfitters, and I'm probably gonna go return the entire thing because I'm not like absolutely in love with the stuff that I got. So maybe I should just go to like, maybe the Hypebeast got something going for them. And maybe I should listen to them and try out this overpriced articles of clothing. See, these pants are really cute, and I have hopes. I have hopes in them. I can't decide what color I want to try. But, and they have the girl wearing it. Like, I feel like that's such a cool vibe. They're $185, which is like a lot, but for a brand like I was imagining everything on Stussy was gonna be like $1,000. I don't know why I thought that, but I'm kind of fine with these. Like, they have the cinched waist. Like, I'm always looking for like the perfect pair of baggy pants, and these ones come with the adjustable drawstring. So this might be a good investment, but I don't know what color I want in my wardrobe. Like, the blue kind of looks cool since summer's coming up, but I want something that I can wear with a lot. But like, this fit is a fit. Like, if I could just copy paste this fit, I would wear this fit. But I'm worried that like it's about to be summer, so like I need something. I don't know. You didn't come here to hear me try to discuss fashion, so.
Chill vibe, and together they create this sort of balance that speaks to a lot of people today who enjoy being casual but also enjoy wearing things that are fancy. Like, I feel like people are loving mixing those things nowadays.
So, jetzt kommt die Hilfe dran. Ja, von 1 bis 88. Das ist eine Hilfe in der Hauptstraße Nummer 1 bis 88. Gut. Was kommt jetzt? Hauptstraße 89.
I had to put these little band-aids. Oh, that's my middle finger. I'm sorry. I decided to put these little band-aids on my fingers because once I finally stop procrastinating and actually get to doing my work, I get really anxious. Even if the work that I'm doing isn't stressful or if it's really easy, for some reason the act of doing work consciously just makes me bite my fingers, and then I run out of fingernails to bite, so then I end up biting my skin off, and then sometimes I bite so far that it bleeds, and it's just not a fun environment. So I'm trying out the Band-Aid thing. Yeah. I wanted to quickly talk about AI because it's been on my mind for the past week, and I feel like I need to discuss, because are you guys scared or are you like okay with this? Because me personally, like, I'm terrified. I have been seeing a lot recently of like AI that's like that can write your essays, AI that can write like a book for you, poetry, AI that can like fabricate a conversation. Like, basically AI is like this, what does AI mean? Artificial intelligence, I'm pretty sure, is the meaning of it. Yeah, artificial intelligence. So it's basically just a robot doing what you can do, but probably, I wouldn't necessarily say better, but basically the point of it is that a robot can do what you can do. This made me think about the fact that like my mom, a few months ago, she bought this robot vacuum. And at first it was all exciting, like this robot, you just program it and it vacuums your house automatically and you don't have to vacuum. But as the time has gone on and we've continued to have this robot vacuum and continue to use it, I'm just like, where are we going from here? Like, I'm assuming we all saw WALL-E. If we haven't seen WALL-E, and if we didn't grow up seeing WALL-E, I think that might be part of our detriment. But I think that majority of us have seen WALL-E. We see what happens when we let technology take over. Like, in WALL-E, the humans were brainless people. They were like constantly scrolling. They couldn't walk. They couldn't eat themselves. They didn't do anything themselves. The robots did everything themselves. And that was like their life. They talk about art imitating life, and I feel like, are we not going in that direction? But like, so if we're seeing the media, if we're watching the WALL-Es, if we're watching is it I Am Robot or is it I Am Legend? Is I Am Legend even a complete, that's with Will Smith and the dog, but like, was he not fighting robots? I think he was fighting robots that got too smart. But we all know that plot point, like when humans are finicking too much with robots and they get so smart and then they develop a consciousness and then they kill us all. That would actually, robots to humans would be like what humans are to animals. Like there's no, like if technology turned on us, that would be the apocalypse, because like technology is what we use to turn on each other. So like imagine your gun just turns back around. Anyways, I'm a bit more scared, and I'm like, can we slow down the technological advancements? I'm honestly kind of down for decreasing the amount of technology used in life. I don't think technology is all that important. Of course, like electricity, like the things that have increased our basic well-being in life, but like automatic robots, Alexa, Siri, even sometimes, I'm like, this is getting a little too close to the apocalypse, and I think we're steering ourselves in the wrong direction when we don't really need to, you know? So I'm a little bit anti like additional technology things. That was just to say, AI is scaring me. I think we should all be scared, and I think we should all take a moment and stop and halt and remember WALL-E. Remember what happened when the humans let the robots do everything for them. The robots enslaved the humans, and they can do it. They can do it. As soon as one little human invents a robot with a frontal cortex, we're screwed. We are screwed. So, that's all I have to say about that.